ladies and gentlemen? How's it going? Okay. How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? Excuse me. I'm your host, JT Vega. I usually do this live stream. It's not really the best live stream in the world, but I do it for fun because of a lot of reasons, just for the fun of it. I understand that some people may not like what I'm doing. Consider turning down the settings using faster encoding presets. Yeah. Well, tonight I'm going to go ahead and show you guys some really interesting crowdfunding stuff. I hope you guys get entertained by this. Eventually, there is a lot of things that are going on. Tonight, I got a request by somebody who wants to get their project notice. So, full disclosure, one of these projects are being shielded as requested by the person who wanted this. So tonight I'm going to go ahead and show you guys some projects and tell me what you think, or you can just dislike this live stream altogether. Now, beginning tonight, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what I'm about to do here. This new one that I'm going to show you guys tonight, and eventually you'll probably see, is Coronary. Now, this is by Ryan Burke. Full disclosure, he's the one that asked me to, as requested, to talk about his work. As you can see right here, this is 72 backers. The pledge goal is $5,250 for his goal. Now, it's 28 days. Now, let's see what he's asking for in his pitch video, and let's see what type of story it is, because according to him, he says this is Black Mirror meets Romeo and Juliet, an action romance Coronary. So let's listen to his pitch. So here we go.
Hi, I'm Ryan Burke. I'm the writer behind Coronary.
And I'm Liv Barista, the marketing director behind Coronary.
And we work with Joel Saavedra and Damien Penalba out in Argentina to make the best comic for you. Coronary is set in a world where plastic surgery becomes free. Society runs rampant with lifestyle drugs, self-medication, advertising. Things just go mental.
Luna and Justin cross paths in a really interesting way in Coronary. You see the business, monetary side crossing paths with Revolution and get set on this adventure running from the law and running from criminals. You really see how they kind of change each other. It's really fast-paced, and you feel your heart racing, and you don't know what's going to happen next. It's a really exciting ride.
Just so we're clear, all the money goes straight back to the artists, straight back to the printers, just devoted to giving you the best comic possible.
Please give this video a share if you can. It's really tough to raise money in 30 days at Kickstarter, and sharing helps immensely. And if you have the funds available, we'd really appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you. I feel pretty good about that.
No, we have to do it again.
Oh.
I want multiple takes.
All right. Thank you very much for watching. Just so we're clear, all the money goes straight back to the artists, straight back to the printers, just devoted to giving you the best comic possible.
Okay. Does seem like an interesting story. If you're really interested in buying this comic, this is by Coronary by episode 1 through 3. I think these are literally 3 full episodes for the comic book. Okay, so here we go. If you pledge $5 more, you get a full digital download of episode 3, which is a comic book. I think this is more. I think they should make it into a graphic novel if they feel that this is something worth making, because this is an indie comic, I believe, that they're trying to make. Now, this is interesting though. If you pay, let's see, $8 more, you get a full a digital copy of Coronary episode 1, a digital copy of episode 2 and 3. That's available on September 2018. Oh, that's interesting. So you get if you pay $10 or more, you get the full physical version. Because I can understand that this would cost a lot of money for them to make. This is an indie comic that they're trying to put together, and I would probably buy this. I would probably buy this, but I might pay something. I'm a bit curious about it. I might read the digital version and might review it and see if it's really worth the money to invest into. So, because let's see, the full physical version of, okay, so you get the full physical version of Coronary. Okay, digital format copy of Coronary Episode 1, digital format copy of Coronary Episode 2, and the physical copy. Okay, so you get the physical copy of it. Okay, if you pay $10 or more for it, $15 or more, you get 3 signed. Okay, that's nice of them. So they give you a signed copy of Coronary. Excuse me. I should really drink more water, but unfortunately, $20 or the gratitude bundle. You get a digital format copy of Coronary Episode 1, Episode 2, Episode 3, a signed copy of Coronary, and a name including in the backing of the comics. Oh, that's nice of them. And it ships anywhere around the world. Okay, $25 or more, you get the sticker bundle. Okay, your name included a customary Coronary sticker. You get a sticker for this. Ladies and gentlemen, you get a sticker. Okay, let's go ahead with episode 1 and through the... Well, I think this is a very full physical copies of the bundle. So you get like a digital and a physical copy and a signed copy of Coronary if you pay $30 or more. That's pretty interesting. Now, they explain the story here of Coronary. So they also got a Facebook if you want to join. I might try to link this down below on the links here eventually of the projects. Hopefully they'll get noticed. Now, I would say this is pretty interesting per se, but I don't know. It does seem like a very interesting comic book. Oh boy, the quality of these comic books lately, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. I'm having technical difficulties. It's maintaining some encoding overload is turning down the settings of your encoder preset. Well, let me go ahead and begin the show here. Eventually, let me go ahead and get another project here. Eventually, I hope this would work. The next one I'm going to show you guys is one of my favorite ones. I used to read this back in the days, Ninja High School, but I wasn't able to get the full thing back in the early 90s. It was a very popular comic in Texas, indie community comic. It used to be a really popular comic back around Texas. Now, the premise of the story about Ninja High School is that right now, Ben Dunnan has been doing a lot of Kickstarter projects, and I've been noticing lately he is the I believe he's one of the owners of Arctic Press, which is very popular in San Antonio. They're also responsible for comic books like Warrior Nun Alaria. There was another one, I believe, Gold Digger. That their Arctic Press has been very much a popular series among Arctic Press, because that's the only thing that sells well, because it's a furry comic. As I remember, Ben Dunnan is the lead writer for this series, and a lot of people who really appreciate him for making these type of stories is that he's been known in the indie community a lot. For those who don't know Ben Dunn, he's an Asian American, by the way, who lives in who's very popular in Texas for making these comic books, and I really am surprised by Ben Dunn in over the years with Arctic Press. But as far as I know, he's asking for $2,950, and he already made his goal. But I just hope he can. I just hope Ninja, because I used to remember Ninja High School. It was a weird comic book, but it was also funny and hilarious. It was one of those comic books you can't help but laugh at, because it was sort of like a kid who basically is involved with his dad made a deal with a ninja clan to marry a ninja girl, and of course the funny thing was he accidentally promised marriage to an alien chick with cat ears. No joke. It was sort of the most funniest story ever, and it had its weirdness and everything, because it was like it had like all the cliches in anime that you would watch from the 90s, and it was sort of an entertaining series, because I kind of remember, but sort of what I could remember about it is that Ninja High School was one of those stories you would laugh at. It was like an ongoing series, one of those most ongoing series ever compared to others. It was one of the funnier ones that tries to parody anime. Because you have to understand, this was something that Ben Dunn did, and you can see right here the risk that he's doing to make this, because he runs his own business, which is Arctic Press, and I know his brother now owns the company, and he's just the figurehead right now. But it's interesting enough that he is doing this project. Let's see right here. Let's see the pitch on this, because I do have some knowledge on this guy from what I remember, because he's one of the few independent comic book creators, and also owner of an independent label for comic books, which is Arctic Press. So let's go ahead and see his pitch. So here we go. Okay, so basically, from what I understand from this, he's showing you guys what rewards you're going to be getting, what issues you're going to be getting from Ninja High School, the stories that focuses on Toshi. Okay, So let me go ahead and read this, because from what I understand, because I never read past the first volume of Ninja High School. From what I understand, what is Ninja High School? For those who are new to the series, Ninja High School is a comic series that Ben Dunn created back in 1987, drawn American manga, considered the earliest. Yeah, it was early American mangas that continues to this day. A wacky adventure of a student Quagmire High School, as they have the content. Yeah, this is the storyline of it. Contend with ninjas, aliens, giant monsters, superheroes, and many other strange things, which is weird. Yeah, it was. That's what's in this whole thing. Now, here's the 7th volume of Ninja High School, collecting issues from 130 to 149. Considered the epoch of Ninja High School series settings, a new standard of propelled Ninja High School, simply parody manga, self-defying series, inheriting the mantle of his big brother Jeremy. Ricky Feeble is his friends navigating new adventures to discover life, love, and what means to be a ninja. This is also the start of the Sadoshi storyline, one of the longest running stories in Ninja High School's history. Yeah, it was a long running series from what I remembered at. And I wish they would do, I wish he would actually consider, putting out the rewards for this. Now, from what I understand here, let's see. If you pledge $1, every bit helps. Much appreciated for the eternal thanks. Of course, he did get his goal right here, but I'm just showing it to you guys anyways, because for those who are fans of American manga, because I know Ben Dunn has been known to. Ben Dunn was one of the few people who actually did who tried to attempt Warrior Nun Aloria, which was kind of weird though, but it was funny. Okay, you can get a complete PDF version of the Ninja High School textbook volume 7, and that'll be available by June 2018. Reward level 2 if you tend. Okay, you get the complete PDF version of Ninja High School textbook 7 volume 7. Okay, so $40 or more, you get the soft cover version of the high school textbook volume 7, ships anywhere. $50 or more, that'd be about, okay, that's you get the soft cover version of Ninja High School with the signature sketch by Ben Dunn. Okay, $60 or more, you get the hardcover version of Ninja High School. If you pay $60 for it, if you're willing to pay $60 for this. Wow, that's you. If you pay $100, you get a duster jacket. I wonder what the reward goals are if you pay that much. Okay, because I wonder what are his goals in making this. Okay, there's no Kickstarter goals, but as far as I know, he is making an effort to try to, because you have to understand, he is an independent. He's not that big around the United States, but he's big around Texas. I know that because that's where most of his business is. For an independent comic book maker, I know Ben Dunn has attempted and succeeded over the years with his comic book. Even though it was ups and downs, he managed to pull it off. And out of respect for Ben Dunn, you get my endorsement, and I hope you get more money for this. So, all right. The next project, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys. Might not be entertaining for you. I don't know. I just hope this would work for you. Let me go ahead and show you what it is. It's called Vitruvian's Mighty Speeds Hacks, highly articulated character kit system. Now, this is a new invention. I thought it was pretty interesting because this is almost about 125,000, and this is like a if you're into horses and such, this is the thing that they're trying to show you. Now here we go with the H.A.C.K.S thing.
Greetings boss fighters and welcome to the Boss Fight Studio Vitruvian H.A.C.K.S Mighty Steeds Kickstarter. Brought to you by the same team that gave you Vitruvian H.A.C.K.S figures, blanks, accessory sets and blind bags, as well as the recent relaunch of Bucky O'Hare. The Mighty Steeds Kickstarter is to help fund our new line of mid-size mounts for 1/18 scale figures. 4 years ago, Boss Fight Studio altered the landscape of collectible action figures with their extremely successful Kickstarter that helped launch both their Vitruvian H.A.C.K.S toy line and their company. Mighty Steeds starts with basic horses with all of the detail, articulation and customizability you have come to expect from Boss Fight Studio. Sporting 32 points of articulation, our basic horse will be modular for easy customization and will be available in multiple coats like black, white, brown and the Kickstarter exclusive Dia de Muertos deco. Each horse will include a stand for stability and for displaying in dynamic poses. In addition to the basic horses, there will be creature kits to turn your horses into Pegasus, Dark Pegasus, Centaurs, Unicorns, Dark Unicorns and more. These kits will be fully painted to match up with one of the basic horse decos, and all will feature pieces to swap out from the basic horse to turn your steed into a mythical creature. We also have a planned Kickstarter exclusive 1980s rainbow unicorn for those of us that want our unicorns to match our Trapper Keepers. Of course, behind any mighty steed is a mighty rider. We also have a selection of saddles and tack for your different action figures. Elven, Roman, Knights of Accord, Asperity and more. Most of these tack kits will have a corresponding mini gear set to equip your rider and saddle. Add to your saddle with the Rancher, Joust, Centaur and Roman gear. We're asking for enough money to get the line started with the basics and initial saddles and tack, and then of course have plans for stretch goals, deco variants and Kickstarter exclusives. If you're a devoted collector of any of our Boss Fight Studio lines, other 1/18 action figure lines, or if you're an avid horse figurine collector, Vitruvian H.A.C.K.S Mighty Steeds is for you.
Yeah, that I thought it was pretty interesting too. Basically, it's for action figures, and I thought it was a pretty interesting idea and concept. I wonder if they would do it for something, but then again, it's 100. They're asking for 125,000 for their goal. They have like 386 backers and 35 days left to do so. I thought this was a very interesting idea that they did. Therefore, it was something that they kind of they're asking for a lot of money. That's for sure. You can tell. Okay, $10 or more, you get the horse pack. Don't worry, any horses, but we want to lend us a hoop. Thank you so much. $35 or more, you receive a single basic horse, of course. Choose from, yeah, you get a single horse with additional and add funds to make an additional selection to purchase via backer kit. Okay, so it's going to be available around May 2019 and it will be shipped anywhere. $65 or more, you will receive a single basic horse with trackle tickle kit and mini gear kit. Okay, so this is pretty much, they're adding more exclusive like Roman gear customization. Okay, so the more money you spend, the more you can get these little, you know, accessories added to the thing. I think this is okay, so that's no longer available. Wow, 17 backers made that. Okay, so they have the Australian. Wow, this is pretty cool though. And the rainbow unicorn. Yes, would you buy this for the rainbow? It's so beautiful. I want one. Can someone give me money so I can have this, please? I want one. I want a rainbow unicorn from the 1980s. It was such a beautiful art form back when I was a child. I used to remember the travel kit. They were so beautiful. When you look at these beautiful, beautiful unicorns, you wonder why. Back in the 80s when they used to have this in the library. I'm just kidding, guys. I used to remember this back in the 80s. Yeah, it was sort of like the Trapper Keeper art form when they had the I forgot which artist did this, but they always had the rainbow unicorn thing, and this was for girls. And I used to remember that thing was very popular among girls. Let's see here. Oh, and they even show you the custom kits you can choose. Oh, I want that. That's actually pretty cool. The Dark Pegasus unicorn. Let's see, what else do they have here? Mighty Steed Knights. Oh, that's pretty cool though. I would love to have that, but then again, I wonder if they would do a Frank. I forgot what his name. His artist name is Frank Rossetti, or Frank Rossetti. I wonder if they would do a version of that horse, and then have Frank Rossetti, you know, the little dark warrior in there. That would be cool though. I would love to have an action figure with that. And they could he could pose with that. That would be so cool. Anyways, that will be the next thing I'm going to be doing. Okay, the next thing I'm going to try to attempt here. Let me see if I can show you guys what I'm going to do here. Now, I'll be right back. I just got to go take care of something. Whoa! Sorry, I had to take care of something here. Anyways, the next project I'm about to show you, ladies and gentlemen, is about to be begun. Now, this one is called Spinnerette, Mayhem in the Midwest and the Mega Webby. Now, this is by Sarah Parks, who's I believe a webcomic artist. That's her background, from what I understand. Spinnerette, aka Heather Brown, and this is the story, is backed and ready to deliver many more zany antics and mayhem in the Midwest, Ohio. Number 3 superhero that continues her journey and out of costume in her 6th graphic novel. The help of the team of Spinnerverse brings the graphic novel to life, and you can own a piece of the Spinnerette journey. Pledge now and you can find the answers. An important question: can Spinnerette defeat a pair of wicked sisters from the Outback? From the Outback, and they're we're quota henchmen. Okay, let's look at this beforehand. Let's look at the pitch. As you can see, she's asking for 22,500 for her goal. 22,500 for her goal. So and it's like 220 backers and 28. Let's look at the story. It's more like Spider-Man, but let's see.
Good morning, Ohio. It's time to wake up with Patty Winters. Today, I'm going to be talking about Spinnerette, Ohio's number 3 superhero. Hot on the heels of defeating a pumpkin pageant princess gone bad, Spinnerette is releasing the latest volume of her biography. In Spinnerette, Mayhem in the Midwest, Spinny will even tell us how she gained and lost 100 pounds in less than a week. Spinnerette Volume 6 is now available for order on Kickstarter. Pledge today and get the book-exclusive story of Spinnerette escaping from an alternate 90s world. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.
She's purple and fuzzy, she wants to be your buddy. She's mega webby, yeah. She's an adorable bug, a spider you can hug. She's mega webby, yeah. She's mega webby, yeah.
Spiders, spiders, spiders! We've got purple spiders of all sizes at Sabrina's Spider Emporium. Regular Mr. Webby not big enough? Check out our brand new Mega Ms. Webby. She's gargantuan.
Mrs. Webby measures a whopping 28 inches head to spinnerettes. She even features an adorable bow. She's made exclusively for us by Squishable.
Get the whole Webby family today!
Okay. This is high quality. This is high quality. I'm sorry. This is high quality laughing. From what I understand, this is a webcomic artist who makes this for the fun of it. Now, Sarah Parks has done, I believe. Let's see. Let me look at her background here because I'm a bit curious because I know because I saw her background. Sarah Parks is from Forest Park, Illinois. She has done several White Heroine. So she did a manga. Okay, Crisis of a bunch of Ohio's. Return of Revenge of the Plushy Spiders. Okay, Spinnerette Volume 3. Excuse me. This is something. Okay, so her webcomic has been known for a while. Now, about her, let me see if I can, because I know she has let's see, Crazy Crow, a webcomic veteran for over 17 years, is writing and experience. His first comic, first published University in Calgary student newspaper before leaping into the web. Spinnerette is his first foray into the world of superheroes. He now is the co-creator of 1980s South Korean superhero White Heroine. Sarah, aka Somber, works in marketing and shares much of Heather's Brown's background with the exception of mutant spider powers. She works as an editor of Spinnerette. Okay, so they're both. So basically, Sarah Park herself is marketing this and trying to help Korean artist Crazy Crow to make a comic book. And of course, I looked at their comic book. It does seem like a very interesting comic book. They are trying to go for that thing. I wish them the best of luck. They do have my endorsement, as you can see. Their website, as you can see, this is a webcomic that they have been doing, and they're trying to get it published officially so that they can, because like most other comic books, I know that they're trying to be the next Neo Tokyo, because I know Neo Tokyo is a very popular webcomic that turned into a graphic novel, and a lot of people really liked it, Neo Tokyo. And I wish Spinnerette the best. I hope you guys get yourself funded. I might just link it down below. As you can see, it is out there. Spinnerette, Mayhem in the Midwest, the Mega Webby. They're trying to get it published, so I hope they get their work noticed, because it's going to come out in August 2018. So let's see here. All right. That's pretty much what I know about this. Now, the next one I'm going to go ahead and show you guys. Now, I'm going to go ahead and try to spin it back a little bit, because I was a bit curious about this comic book. Now, it's 10 days away, Now, the person who is making this is called Light Earth, Collector Covers Pin Up Art. Collection of covers of pin-ups and art from hit sci-fi fantasy comic book series Light Earth. Now, I think that Light Earth was an indie comic. Okay, so we are now pleased to bring you an ultimate or Light Earth art. Now, this is from the pitch. This is the pitch video that they did for the artist, I believe, or the person who owns this. It's 10 days away, so let's go ahead and listen to him.
Hi everyone, J.R. Blanton here, the writer and creator of the Light Earth series. It's been a while since we were on Kickstarter, but we are back with the Ultimate Light Earth Collection. There will be standard and adult versions of this. Of course, obviously the adult will feature more pages, but this is going to be a collection of some of the best art that we've ever produced, and it is amazing. And this is stuff that, you know, people from DC, Marvel, Image, Dark Horse, you know, we've got some really good names and also some new names that you may never have heard of before. But check this campaign out. We hope you guys will pledge and that you'll enjoy this one. This will also be the first time that we're joined up with SR Comics International and my good friend Stephen Rose. So if you guys have any questions, just feel free to let us know, and check out the tiers, and we hope you guys you really like this one. So have a good one.
All right. Now, as you can see, this is the art that they're talking about. This is Light Earth cover collection art. As you can see from comic books that they've done, from different sort of cover art. As you can see, that's what they try to do. Now, this is the cover art that they are showing. It's pretty nice. From what I see here, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. From their independent label, No Gravity Studios. Let's see here. Now, this is the art that they're trying to do. This is basically a cover art thing. Like mostly it's just an art book for cover art that they illustrated for their Light Earth collection. Now, is it worth the money to buy? I don't know, because I never read art for it, but I'm kind of curious about reading the comic book itself. Since I never read the actual series, I might be interested in reading that. Now, now you can see right here, if you get the $15, you get the adult version. If you pay $10 or more, you get the standard digital pack for it. And I think that's mostly the art book that they're trying to do. You pay $50 or more, you get the standard edition combo, printed collector's standard edition of cover featuring works of Daryl Sanchez, Santa Cruz, Jeremy Clark, Ula Mars, printed, okay, so featuring covers, work of Justin Hunt, digital file, thank you for your, okay, so they give you a thank you on Facebook. That's pretty much what it is. Chromium Standard Edition, you get the Chromium physical copy of the comic book. You pay more, you get the adult standard version, the standard and the adult version, which will be out soon. As you can see, it's a very limited edition you can buy for yourself. If you're a very big fan of Light Earth, go ahead and buy it. Other than that, I don't know. I never read this comic book before. I might buy it if I ever get the chance to. So anyways, that's it. The next one I'm going to go ahead and show you guys. This is called Last Hit Movie. The first video game movie that doesn't suck. Now let's look at this pitch video that they're trying to do and see what they're trying to do.
Hi, my name is Brian Carver, and I'm one of the producers of Last Hit.
And I'm Elias Theodore, a UFC fighter in the middleweight division, the star in this movie, and a producer as well. Many hats.
Last Hit is about Dennis, an MMA fighter at the top of his game. He's a god, a legend in his own time, a myth.
And just like Samson, I get the...
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. This is pretty bad. Yes, just like Samson, this cuts off. This is how it works for me.
Power for my hair.
Exactly. Then he suffers a horrible injury, and he's laid low. Now he's an ordinary mortal, just like the rest of us. So what does he do? How does he recover? He joins the fighting game community and with the help of his new friends, overcomes the odds and becomes an esports champion. It's a funny and inspirational story and will be the first movie set in the fascinating and rapidly growing world of fighting games. But we need your support to make it happen.
That's right. We can't do it without the fans.
Yeah. So basically the storyline is, and I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I'm having connection issues.
So donate whatever you can and become a part of this amazing project.
Just check out all the rewards to my left. There's a bunch of them, and you might even get the chance to hang out with Elias Theodoro himself.
Dude, what are you waiting for? Get out the credit card right now.
Elias, tell us about how you got involved in this project, what it means to you.
Obviously, when you approached me, Brian, I was very interested. And then when I got to read the script, I was excited. There is a kingship in regards to what I do as a professional athlete in the cage with what esports gamers do on game day. It's a big importance of game day. You're getting ready, you're doing the preparation, the hard work, etc. But it all comes down to beating people on the day. The underlining aspect of the story in regards to overcoming adversity. I think it's also something that all athletes have to deal with, what happens after their life of fighting. So I'm really excited to be a part of this project.
Couldn't have said it better myself. I too am very excited to be a part of this project. It's going to be an amazing, very funny film. We have a fantastic script. The only thing we need is your support.
Don't make me ask twice.
Exactly. Look at this guy. Major threat. Thank you very much.
Okay. I'll give it a shot here. Now, the weird thing about it is that the guy wants to make a video game movie about an MMA fighter who basically got injured and now is going into the fighting game community to become a esports street. Like basically, he wants to become he wants to fight in the tournaments and everything, the tournament scene. Now, you can see right here. Guess who they're gonna put into this movie? We're raising money for the last hit, the movie that was set in the world of competitive fighting games. It's funny, inspirational story about an MMA fighter. Like I said, loses everything he has, but then rediscovers his warrior spirit with the help of his new friends in the fighting game community. Just like our hero, we're underdog Canadian filmmakers working outside the system, raising funds independently so we can do it the way that fans would want. Come join our team. Let's make it happen. Okay. Now, let's see what they're trying to do. Since we don't have the money for Hollywood studios, we need support and passionate fans like you to make the film happen. Can we make a feature film with just $40,000? Of course not. Luckily, we also have money from Brian's sponsorships, tax credits, money from friends and fans of our stars. Could we do it without your money? Yes. Do we want to? No. You would be generous to donate and go? Okay. Better equipment, cameras, expensive, a big crew, advertising. Now, they have a cast of people here. Now, this is Elias Theodoro, a Canadian mixed martial arts fighter, an actor currently on the top of the ranks, a middleweight fighter from Canada and 15 World. He made his TV debut on the reality series Ultimate Fighter and was the winner of the Ultimate Fighter National Canada versus Australia. He was also appeared in TV series The Listener, as well as several films and frequent commentators at TSN. Now, there's another one. Mary Renaine, a.k.a. Kenya, a French media personality, journalist, the highest ranked female fighting games player in the world, particularly Soul Calibur and Street Fighter series. She has been playing competitively since age 9 and also hosts a TV show, Game 1 Esports on French television. Justin Wong, a legendary fighting gamers player who won more EVO titles than any other in history, including 8 titles from Marvel vs. Capcom series. He was participated in the EVO Moment 37, arguably the most famous event fighting games history. Currently a member of Team Echo Fox. Lindsay Ellis, cosplayer, gamer, content creator from Phoenix, Arizona. She started cosplaying in 2018 since attending the conventions over the world. Now you can see right here, this is Lindsay Alicia. Now, if I pronounce her right, she combines two passions: not building cosplays on live streams, but also dressing like characters while playing games they're from. Corey Churin, a battle rapper widely recognized and facing off against established MCs Arsenal and Shotgun Suge in 2013, made a name for himself on BET's 106 Park, winning the Freestyle Friday competition. Recently, Sharon generated mainstream attention after being cast on MTV shows Wild and Out, starring Nick Cannon. Oliver Hay, aka Lofi, a French player, dominated the European Street Fighter scene to such extent had a tournament dedicated to him called the Lofi Beatdown Special. He's also the first European player to win Street Fighter tournament Nebo. Zai-Cheng Chu, Zai Lang Chu, purveyor of fighting game esports content, major content broadcasters such as Evo and E-League and ESL and STEM. When he wasn't swimming in the hot bowl of ramen, he's plowing in allies in Shinjuku on the latest street where fresh stock. He also is known as El Infant Terrible of the fighting game community. And you can see right here, these are the producers. Oh wow, this is kind of funny. Yeah, this is kind of, they're funding this out of it all, and I wish them the best of luck. Eventually, this is they're asking for money here. Let's see what the rewards are. $10 or more, you get a white belt, a sneak peek preview of the trailer, a digital movie poster, a social media shout out. Now, $25, blue belt, sneak peek preview, social media shout out, a digital download of the movie, autograph photo. 7 people have claimed this if you pay $25 or more. $50 if you get a purple belt. You get a digital DVD movie poster, a digital download movie, an autograph photo, DVD, a live stream on day premiere. Okay, cool. So I get a live stream premiere of it if I claim this. $100 or more. Wow, 0 people have not claimed this. They are badass brown belt stars want to give out special thank you, a copy of the latest DVD. So basically an autograph DVD and autograph poster. That's nice of them. $200 or more, you get a digital download, live stream of the day of the premiere, an autograph DVD, and a thank you credit in the movie. Wow. Now you can see right here that they really are going for it. They're really going for it, ladies and gentlemen. They are trying so hard. And I wish them the best of luck. Last Hit, the movie, is coming out sooner or later because it's about the fighting game community and an MMA fighter who's about to whoop some ass. Now let's go ahead and see what the other one he's doing, where he's trying to kick some ass. Let's see how he's doing in the movies. I hate this.
Last Hit are here. MMA fighter and one of the best here in combat sports, as you can clearly see. Ready to announce the next perk for our film, The Last Hit. For $2,000 contribution, you get to train with yours truly, said MMA fighter, Elias Theodora. For $2,000 contribution, you get to learn moves like this. Like a magician, yours truly doesn't reveal all its tricks unless you give said contribution.
Okay. Anyways, guys, that's it. All right. The next project I'm going to go ahead and show you. It's about 82. It's like they're asking for $5,000 and it's 28 days backing. It's called Renaine. What was it? Renaine? What? I forgot how it's by Squiddy. A game about overcoming failure. A guide Ania, the Phoenix Knight, in her impossible quest through Lunaria's colorful kingdom as she sets off in an avenge her friend Ren. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at the Kickstarter pledge for this movie, for this game. I'm sorry.
days I wanna run away, but there's no other way to when I come to play again.
Okay, so that they have an available demo that they have here. This is pretty interesting. So, R-E-A and Renaine. I can't really pronounce it. Let's see what Renaine is about. Okay, so, come on. Stop freaking locking up. Renaine is a game about overcoming failure. Renaine, Phoenix Knight, blessed with the ability to revive endlessly, but cursed with the impossible task of defeating a dreaded dragon to avenge her fallen friend. Renaine, the quest of a legendary dragon's lair, will bring Renaine across a colorful kingdom of Lineria as she tries again through evolving levels to test her ability to learn from her mistakes. Are you up to the challenge? There's also a flash demo of the game, which is available online. Also a Discord if you want to join their Discord. Now I'm a bit curious about this. They're asking for $5,000 for the development of this game. Now, let's see. $1 more is a thank you. $5 or more is a thank you. And your name on the... okay, so your name on the choppy pool. Okay, so $15 or more. A name of the choppy thank you in the Renaine game itself, the physical game, which of course they're saying, okay, well, he will hit in the switch stretch goal. We will opt in as well. Okay, so let me see what their goal is here, because they do have, I do believe they're saying that they're gonna put it on Nintendo Switch, and they also got a soundtrack. Come on, let's see here. The stretch goal. If they can get $7,000, they get the Super Chompy Adventures. $8,000 for the Switch port, online expanded, and okay, so they need $10,000 for additional characters. That's interesting enough, I would say, just to get it on the Switch. Now, this game is going to be on, if they can get their goal up to into about 8,000, over 8,000, they get, or 6,000, they might get it on the Switch. Now let's see what they're trying to. Let's see what you'll be doing. Okay, $5 or more, $50 where you get the Renaine game, a thank you, and the name on the Chompy. Pledge, $20 or more, thank you, a name on the Chompy and Renaine, and the Linear field guide. That's interesting. $25, thank you, name, Renaine guide, a Linear guide, and a Renaine. Okay, so they give you the soundtrack if you pay $25 or more. If you pledge $30 or more, they give you a thank you. Name of the Chompy, Renaine field guide, and Renaine soundtrack. That's actually pretty cool, though. It's on January. That's gonna come out on January 2019. Well, it's taken them a year to develop. Anyways, that's pretty much what I could see here. Now the next thing I'm gonna go ahead and show you is called the Volunteerist. It hasn't reached its goal. They're asking for $4,500. So let's go ahead and look at this comic book that they're trying to do for Indiegogo. Because for what they're trying to do, the Volunteerist.
Jack? Mom? How are you? I think I healed.
Hold on. Let's see what they're trying to do here. Because I want to get a bigger.
Healed. I'm glad you're okay. I love you, Jack. I love you too, Mom.
Doctor, how did this happen?
We don't know. All we do know is that he'll never be the same again.
Volunteerist Origins Part 2. Comic campaign now live. Support now and join the greatest Liberty-themed comic story ever told. Perks include a side-bound comic, action figures, a variant cover art.
Action figures.
Super Suit. Visit www.volcomic.com for more comic news and updates. Thank you for your support.
Sorry, it's just I couldn't hear.
Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's Jamie here with Voluntariest, the comic series, and I'm excited to let you know that we're bringing Voluntariest Origins 2 live to Indiegogo. We're continuing right where we left off from Voluntariest Origins, where we began the story of Jack Lloyd and how he becomes Voluntariest. So I'm really excited, and we have lots of great perks for you to get involved with. We have printed comics, we have art cards, we have a game card prototype, we have a Voluntariest supersuit, action figures, Philosopher Hero cards, and lots more. So I hope to get really excited and see what we have down below, and you can also get involved in sharing news about the story with our Facebook links, YouTube videos, and you can also share to Twitter and other social media to let others know what's happening with the Voluntariest comic series. And please, of course, stay tuned at www.volcomic.com to see what's happening with the latest comic campaign updates, and also to see little snippets in the future of what we're working on in development for this issue. So thank you for helping to make Voluntariest, the comic series, the most successful Liberty-themed comic of all time. I'm looking forward to making this issue the best one yet.
Okay. I wish him the best of luck with his project. As you can see, he's asking for $4,500 for the project. The goal, they only have a month left. Right now they're at 45% of their goal, so they only have like 2,300 something, but 38 backers. So let's see here. $3 or more, you get a shout out. Let's see, a voluntary sticker if you pay $6 for it. $10 for a digital release, which will come out in October 2018. Digital comic book format earlier release, provided your correct email and you'll receive this. $15 for a sticker and a digital comic. Okay, so it's a PDF format. $20 for the digital. Okay, so desktop wallpaper, graphic novel, digital format. If you pay $20 or more, you'll receive a digital comic and a web. Okay, cool. $25 for wallpaper. I wonder if they would. Okay, comic cosplay cards signed from the photo philosophers plus the print copy of the comic. Make sure you provide your correct email address. Okay, let's see. $35 or more. A card game prototype. Okay, $50 or more. A signed print copy of the comic book. That's pretty interesting. Signed comic book. Okay, so I wonder if they want to. I wonder if they would try to do like. Okay, they can. A signed Origins 1 comic and a signed print comic. Okay, okay, so you get that. Advertisements, mailer, BW, signed print copy. $6, all 6 issues signed. So you get all 6 issues and 2 more issues if you pay more money for this. For the Voluntarist storyline of humanity's last stand against the government continues the story of Voluntarist, the comic series. That's pretty interesting. Now, the next one I'm going to go ahead and show you guys, which I already talked about, is called One Night, an 80s theme action RPG, Diablo meets Earthbound. Now, I thought this was a very interesting one, and this is the last one out of the whole thing I'm going to do. Considering that they're asking for $95,000 for their goal, which is kind of a little bit too stretchy, because it's going to be, I understand that the Black 7 Studios is asking for a really big goal, which is going to be difficult to do. By the looks of their RPG that they're doing, it does look okay, but let's look at what they're trying to do. If they would have titled it Strange Things the RPG, it would have been like that. But this is called One Night, an 80s theme RPG meets Diablo Diablo meets Earthbound. Okay, got it. Now, this is 12 days left. They're asking for $95,000 for their goal. And as you can see, I'm not so sure what to tell you guys about this. I don't know. It might be an interesting story, so let's look at it.
Lords of darkness, unholy princes in high places, Hear us now and grant us.
See that? Seems like whatever's happening tonight is causing the dead to rise from their graves. Try using Grant Slugger to take them out.
I thought this was a really interesting game. Other than the fact, it's a shame that they won't be able to publish this, because by the looks of it, their goal is $95,000, which they could have asked for less than that, but I can understand that they're trying to do something. If you pay $5, you gain access to their community Discord. $10 or more, you get the digital download of the game. $15 or more, you get the digital download of the game and the community Discord access and digital wallpaper. Now, let's see what else. $25 or more from the neighborhood, a digital copy of the game receives digital copy of the one night for PC, Mac, PlayStation 4, Discord access, exclusive super sweet wallpaper, digital download, one night, the complete original soundtrack, which is ODST from what I understand. $30 or more, you get the community Discord access, digital original soundtrack, digital wallpaper, digital download of the game, a digital copy of the Treehouse Monster Companion. And this is going to be available on November 18th, 2018. Eventually, because this is a very interesting game per se, because I wonder how this game will turn out, because this does seem like a really interesting RPG. You could tell by the art style. I know I probably was shilling this again, although last time I thought they were going to make their goal, because a lot of people were hoping for a very interesting game. So they're going to give you like for the collectible cassette tape for this. Oh, that'd be interesting. I would love to have a cassette tape, because I haven't seen those in years. And many, many years and decades. Consider everything has gone to CD now. On that, this would probably be an interesting thing to watch. Anyways, guys, I gotta go. You can leave your thoughts down below and comments when I end this show, and you can leave your dislikes. Anyways, I gotta go, guys. Take care. Bye-bye. That's all for tonight. You can send your if you have any Kickstarter Kickstarter stuff that you want me to shill or to show off to the public, send a message to me on Twitter, which I link down below. Anyways, I gotta go. Good night, guys, because it's getting late for me. All right, here we go.